Okay, let's see if that worked. Hello and welcome. I've now changed it to 60 frames. Let's see if that works any better with the frame rate. It definitely feels better. So, this is about 3 minutes after my last stream. What we did was went to World War II, got BB back, and now, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, we also found out his name was Clifford Unger, and he fought in Afghanistan, and Mads Mikkelsen, Afghanistan and Iraq. Still stuttering there. Why is that? Does I have anything else open? What else do I have open? Close some things. That. Exit Discord just in case. Close that, even though I'm sure it's not doing much. Oh, yeah. Let's see if that works any better. Yeah, that's why I should have started before ending and restarting the stream. Although, I did want to go back to 60 frames because it just looks and feels better. Okay, so where are we going? Not this way, that's for sure. Go back and go that way. Wait. Oh no, I'm going there. Yes. Yeah, turn around. We'll go the... Well, it appears to be the long way, but it'll definitely be a lot quicker. Instead of going up sheer cliffs and climbing. So it should be cool. Yeah. The issue with 60 frames, though, is that it seems to end this... make the stream on YouTube appear to stop after like a minute. So that makes people think my stream ended if you're watching from the very moment it went live. Otherwise I'd sort of close it and reopen it. Okay, so going up there. I mean, I guess I could have gone that way, but no, let's go up this way. Go this way. Okay. So it's this way. Oh. Yeah. I think that is... Huh. What's he doing out here? This way and then this way. And maybe... Well, that looks super awkward going that. We can go that way. That's a little annoying. There's no BTs through here. Ah, crap. Okay. We'll be fine. Straight ahead. Yep. Go. Oh god, ran straight into him. Get out and run. No, keep going. I don't have any of my equipment. Man, where's all my grenades and things? Oh no. Forgot to actually... I mean, Deadman did say put all my stuff in storage. I just forgot to get it back out. I have literally nothing. No weapons. Well, that's awkward. I mean, I guess I can now learn to cut the umbilical cord. Where's the one I ran into? Isn't that going to reappear? Or is that one? Is that where I'm going? Yes. So sneaky. There's another one up there. That's fine. What? Oh. Ah, damn it. Somebody get around it. Get off me. Oh, I forgot to grab any gear. So annoying. Fuck. Oop. Oh, what's the... How am I... How can I forget how to crouch already? Is he right in front of me? Where is he? Didn't even... Alright. That was a baby. You are free. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna grab this one.
That's a big one.
Now, I can't drive in the water, can it? Or if I did, I'd just go... I'd lose all power, like, straight away. I may have to go over that way. Yeah, that's fine.
Curiosity keeps me confused. But still I stand here on my own, with nothing left to lose.
It doesn't have a garage here. Interesting. Oh, we made it.
And with the rain I don't accept, wash away my sins.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
I have no idea how to get here faster.
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
I guess there could be zip lines everywhere. Like, is there nothing further west? Thermal pad? What's that? Like, I don't exactly freeze, I don't know.
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver. Good work.
just about given up on this.
Yeah, what is it? Godzilla. Okay, right.
Thank you for your contribution.
Various skulls, okay.
Please proceed into the facility with the cadaver.
Till resuscitation. What? Does he purposely like put himself in like a state of death? It's like experiment. And he makes sure he has a timer. So that it resuscitates him.
Heartman.
Then maybe his weapon child died, and that's the only way he can see them. Episode 8, Heartman.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am.
And what's that?
Ah, please lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return.
Stops every
deaths
21
and
minutes.
60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family.
Yeah.
This is how I live. This is my life. So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
118,000. Was he been doing this since like birth?
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiphomia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Heartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Also, you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
Okay.
If death would see us reunited, then yes.
I mean, that's...
But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Heartman. I'm glad we could have this conversation. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether.
Didn't know I was meant to bring that, but that's interesting.
And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife.
I guess that explains why everything's padded.
One person.
So in case he has cardiac arrest and just falls on the ground.
That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others.
How do you know?
We're the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions. I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor. A place through which they pass on
Good
the
question.
way to the
Why are
other
they
side.
choosing to stay in purgatory?
But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned. Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
Who's
I
Higgs?
don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
I forget who Higgs is.
1 minute remaining. Please
Alright,
hold
never
on
mind.
to something
Troy Baker.
secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
He just flatlines, doesn't even move. Like, can I actually walk around, or am I just... BT model artist's impression. Sightings 1. Sighting 1. It's wanting me to zoom in over here. Oh, interesting. When the zoom in thing goes away, that's when I should zoom in. So now zoom in. A portrait from back in the day. Chiral Hourglass, Arbiter of Life. Arts AED. Mama's Remains. Daddy as drawn by his kid daughter. Sighting 2. Or recovered from Tarbell. Okay. Oh, Crystal. Immediate post-DS period. BT Apparition, Artist's Impression. Yeah, carcass of a whale turning into some weird beast. Nandoroid Jumbo Loons. Okay.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550.
Ugh.
Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Can't be easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially, onerous. Defecation, ablution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either.
Yeah, he's about to sleep
Do
though.
you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films? You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the Satch. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
As it happens, I've
read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in
Oh
the
God.
city.
Is it the same?
When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
Okay, so that's why his beach is connected, because he died along with everyone else. Like a mass casualty event shares a beach.
The people who died in the two void outs were there. What happened? What's going on?
I guess he's more conscious because this is not quite dead.
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait! Don't leave without me!
It's fascinating.
No!
I'm fascinated to see where the sequel
go.
goes.
Please!
Like the first one, this premise.
The ICU.
Because I'm fascinated to see where this game goes to.
And I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's
But then
my
how do you know
damned
they're
heart's fault
still
that we were
on
torn
the
apart.
beach?
But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Heartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
He
5
does.
minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that
I
was
don't know how that
Armin's
would
help
work.
as part of the advanced team.
I think
that
the
she assigned
dinosaurs
back
figured
in
out how to
20
survive.
years. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute.
How long is this cutscene? And I'm counting
Sometime
also sitting on the
later,
couch.
We began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot.
So the west,
Sam, I want you to use the
is
Cupid
all
to put the
tar, I
scientists
guess.
on the network.
I guess that's why this is as far as we go.
Armory. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
And that's why it's padded. It's like, should I touch him?
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
So is he always listening? Good dogs. Wow. Even in death, still can give a thumbs up.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal. Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar.
Yep, I gathered
The
that.
first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edgenot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist.
you're finally
and the
joining me, are you?
paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Evo Devil biologist, so I recommend you save her for last.
Evo Devo
That
biologist.
way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go. Once all three are on
What
the
you
grid,
doing?
come back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station.
Yeah. I'm such a cutie. Yeah. Okay. How many resources does he have? Because I need stuff.
Thermal pad. Indispensable gear for cold weather operations. Especially useful when traversing snow-capped mountains.
I don't think I've felt freezing yet, have I? I mean, I probably have, but I haven't really noticed anything too detrimental. Okay, before I fabricate anything, let's just see if my orders take me anywhere. Ugh. Okay. So are we going on foot from here on out? It's the vibe I'm getting. Antimatter bomb delivery. Right. Okay. Guess we're going on foot.
A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure to chiralium during the dig. Until the site is properly decontaminated, his work can't proceed. Nor will his health improve. So we need you to bring him some chiralium scrubbing agents.
Chiralium scrubbing agents. Okay.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Apparently it's been another 20 minutes.
The stratum the team was investigating dates from the end of the Cretaceous period. The time of the infamous mass extinction, which brought the reign of the dinosaurs to a close, leaving small mammals to inherit the Earth. It's the most recent of the Big Five, and one of the largest mass extinctions the world has ever seen. In any event, our team found something truly remarkable.
They were killed by a
Can you
void
guess
out.
what it was? A fossil beach. If that is indeed what it is, then he has made a
Fossil
tremendous
beach.
discovery.
So a
Therefore,
beach of
Sam,
where all the...
it is essential that you deliver those chiralium scrubbing agents as soon as possible.
Is that where all the dinosaurs died in the
One more thing, Sam.
extinction event?
For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb. A Bridges paleontologist working on a dig says he needs it. Apparently, the fossils he wants to study are buried deep beneath tar, and the only way he can get to them is by blowing it wide open. Now, hopefully, I don't need to tell you to be extra. Make sure you...
So... I mean, I have the skeleton, don't I? Or do I also don't even have that? Don't. That explains why it wasn't working when I was trying to move. Ooh. Sure. Okay. Grenades. We want all the grenades. Can't really afford all the grenades. Floating carrier might come in handy though. Okay. Yep, fabricate all that. Carry it all in the back.
Sam, I'm sure you haven't forgotten. Any irregularities?
Wait, I made two. Okay, yeah. That's great. That's fine. Didn't realize I made so many grenades though. Oh, that's right, I have a small grenade pouch. That's fine. Utility pouch is a bit too big though, I think. Maybe if can I get a smaller utility pouch? Maybe. Wait, I'm not wearing... Yeah. That's a bit awkward.
Order assigned.
Equip active skeleton. Wait. No, okay. Great. Okay. Is there any reason to look at the other orders? No, not really. Let's just send the bots off. Not that they'll really do much, but I like how the bots are somehow in this building too. Just built into the ground.
Keep on keeping on.
Now, do we go in the vehicle? Can we drive? Maybe. Sound about this ridge though. Guess we can drive as far as we can. We do have an antimatter bomb. That's the only issue. We don't want to be too bumpy.
Sam, so Heartman told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life forever? Not only did he lose his family, he very nearly lost himself. For 21 minutes, he was in a state of cardiopulmonary arrest. Under normal circumstances, he would have died. Therapeutic hypothermia saved his life.
Therapeutic
But the
hypothermia.
21 minutes he spent on the other side had a lasting effect on him. Perhaps due to the shock, his doom's abilities seem to have increased. And now he takes every opportunity to walk the beach in search of his family.
My apologies, Sam. You came all this way to visit me, yet I neglected to give you a proper farewell. Do be careful out there. As I mentioned before, this region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab? Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
It was admittedly a little odd. I'm thinking I need to go on foot because this is just going to explode if I try to do anything else. I'll save it here, then I'll go back in the vehicle. Just to see if maybe we can make it. If not, then I'll go on foot. Did I save? Yeah. Helping. No, helping. Of course. Okay, this is gone for it.
Good to have you back. Didn't make it this far without you.
Ah, you can see him right there. Oh, didn't even see that one. You guys get 3 for 1 or 2 for 1? Maybe? I don't want to waste another grenade on him. There we go. So where is... Yeah, so it's more that way. Over there. The other one's down there. Interesting. One looks interesting. Is that because I've already injured this one, or is this like more powerful? Oh, okay, so this is a more powerful one. What? This. Took 2 grenades to the face and didn't die. Oh, yeah, that was a powerful one, wasn't it? I just want to go get that other one. They're all the crystals. Winter stub. Another powerful one up there. I was half expecting a memory thing to be up there. But there isn't, so I'm not gonna bother. Where is it? Oh, straight ahead. Okay, so something that got out of that field. Thank God. New plan. Nope, wrong button. Great sign. There's no, like, you made it sign? I thought that there was. Okay, this one. Can't see a thing. I'm going to save now that I've gotten through that field. Just in case I accidentally fall over and explode. What? Okay, but that's not like... Cargo container rule, not cargo rule, correct? Good enough. Like how damaged is the cargo? It's not great. Well, if I say that. Yeah. Guess those ones got a little bit damaged. I didn't say it was fully repaired after spraying it. Geologist, I have your bomb.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Never mind, I don't have your bomb. You didn't want the bomb. Here you go.
Sam Bridges. Oh, thank God for that. I was worried you might not get here in time. But then I've been haunted by those visions you Doom sufferers see. That end of day stuff. I put the nightmares down to fatigue. Possibility of chiral contamination never even occurred to me. It's just lucky we got it before the suicidal stage. Dying's not an option. My research is nowhere near complete. It's not just my life you're saving here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Almost 3 stars. Great. Okay. Okay, so that does put up the star a little. I didn't realize. 97% damage. Oof.
Oh, yes.
Wait. Second. Um. Okay, never mind. Says look us up something unrelated to this. Oh, climbing to level 2. Does that just make it longer, I guess? Right.
And just like that, I'm part of the UCA. Studying this fossil beach should be a good deal easier now. Assuming I can prove once for all that that's what it is.
It looks like
Honestly,
the
though, I'm just
Jeff
excited I can
Bridges
finally
from the
share these
second
findings
Tron
with
movie.
everyone. Can you believe I found chiral deposits in strata dating back 60? Evidence of an ancient death stranding.
Chiral matter has existed on Earth since long before the dawn of man. This stratum is proof of that. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there?
No.
We believe this is the source of the Chiralian readings. In the distant past, earthquakes cause frictional melting along fault lines, producing layers of what is known as pseudotaculite. We
Pseudo?
call these layers fossil earthquakes. Extending the principle, our fissure here is what one might term a fossil beach. The presence of corellium in this of all strata cannot be a mere coincidence. It strongly suggests that beaches must have appeared during the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. And not just then. The chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar fossil beaches were discovered in strata corresponding to other extinction events too. That would seem to indicate the Big Five and all other major extinctions were accompanied by the appearance of beaches. In expanding the chiral network, you've helped us glimpse a pattern in these scattered points of data. You've furthered our individual research projects and ensured that it is
So
only
they
a matter of
just,
time before we recover all we have lost and solve every mystery that remains. But this is only the beginning. See this through,
Were they the
Sam, and there's
cause,
no
or they
telling
just happen to be a
what might happen.
byproduct of different extinction events?
Good work. New order available.
So if it's
Please
different
access
extinction events,
delivery
then
terminal
what
for
is
further
this
information.
extinction event?
Deploying.
Sure, I'll take that. It's a small parcel, I assume. I can just sit on my back. Large? Really? Even though it weighs 0.1 of a kilo? I guess because they're floating rocks, they don't have any weight. So the 0.1 is just the container itself, is the implication. Oh. Well, I didn't realize... Okay, never mind. Guess we won't be doing this one. I'll come back to that. Okay. Onwards and upwards, I guess. Or downwards in this case. Because it is... down there. I mean, it feels like I should go like around here. But... there's that there. Now, is there a connection anywhere else? Not that I can see. Now we're close to Timefall Farm. Interesting. Let's just make a beeline. Now save, actually. We'll go around that way. That down there. Yeah. I don't know, I guess this is right, sort of. Is it still down, or is it... yeah. Don't want to go too far down, because I don't have to climb again. The climbing's probably less dangerous than falling. Oh. Vehicle down there. Wait, that's where I'm meant to go, down there? Didn't consider that. Okay. I have to go up that way. I should have bought more container repair spray. At least the antimatter bomb is in the cover on my back. So now it's pretty much straight ahead. I'm not gonna... vehicle waiting for me down here. Save it before I jump in it. Actually, let's see how damaged this bomb is. Okay, never mind. 0.1%. Oh, 1%. So do I want to go? Yes, I do. That might lead to some explosions. Down there. I go around. There it goes. There's a little speed bump. Suddenly you implode. Okay. Where am I? Huh. The vehicle didn't save. Interesting. Okay, so we might just go this way on foot. So I'm assuming there isn't... I mean, it's probably the edge of the... Friggin... Yeah, that doesn't matter. And there's someone else in the mountains over here. That's someone I'll find off screen, I think. Yeah, this is definitely meant to be taken on foot. Or motorbike. I could probably take a vehicle down here if I wasn't holding a fragile item. Okay, we made it.
Keep on keeping on.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be
Please
locked.
get this bomb off my back.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
Much appreciated, friend. Thanks to you, we can finally move ahead with the I swear, this place... No. You...
99% damage.
You can set up the chiral network while I...
Right. Oxygen mask. Oh, level 2 hermetic grenade. Even though everything but those red guys dies to one shot of it, but anyway.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A
Of
local
course.
porter was on his way here with something very valuable. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of
I'm
rock.
surprised this
bring it
isn't
here.
part of Heartman's
Naturally, I wanted
story.
to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does the dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the where old Mr. Reliable
Toxic
claims his
gases,
cargo
that's why
spare
every
is
gas
broken,
mask, that's right.
and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you, to protect you against the
Yeah.
you can pick it up when you
Right.
That fossil could represent an epical discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Sure.
Good work. New order available.
So is this main quest? I guess it is.
An oxygen mask, huh? Good idea. It'll filtrate the air and keep you breathing normally. In addition to protecting you from toxic gases, it'll also help to reduce fatigue from strenuous activity, making it easier to keep your balance. If it didn't
I
have
don't
a
want to
really
lose the
bad
auto
life,
hood.
I'd tell you to keep it on the whole time. But it does, so don't.
That just constantly uses. Let's just keep the auto hood for now. Okay. Okay. So we're going this way, I guess.
Keep on keeping on.
Make sure there's no memory disks.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Almost there. Veteran Porter. Who is that? That sounds like someone that might be nearby. It isn't a main quest, so I want to go get that. Okay, so who is that? Firstly, that's cargo. I mean, yes, it is. That guy's over there. Good to know. Good, so that will be that place. So I'm back up here. Oh, wrong one. Nope, stop stumbling. Thank God that ladder was there. What's going on with... They're not that damaged, are they? Wait, what? No. Why are they sparking? This is just the gas that's doing it? No, grab. Grab the ladder. No, grab. No. Anything else down here? We're at it. Nothing of real relevance. Nope, wrong one again. Ba-doop-ba-doop.
Beginning scan.
So then from here, are we on to Edge Knot?
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Keep on keeping on.
You found it. Let me see.
I mean, you could have just gone out and got it. You had a gas mask.
Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily even.
Hey, kitty. You mean you could have done it? Neanderthals are not extinct. Hartman's theory of evolution, umbilical cords in Devonian era fossils. I guess I should have a read of some of those things. Great.
Thanks for bringing in that lush. And yes, it did indeed include an ammonite with a bona fide umbilical cord attached. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Heartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but
I'm guessing tar is bleed through from the beach.
an Evo-Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
It's quite remarkable, and that's to your credit. To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which by aiding her research, we may yet.
Yeah.
We've already made so with your continued help.
Sure.
Good work. New order of it.
Yeah, before I do that, let's have a look at data, interviews, Terrasphere bridges. That's the problem. Okay. New varieties of man have emerged in the wake of the chiral pollution, resulting phobias. Memory demons, stealth, not to mention those touched by domes. Okay. Mama and Lochner, for example. They are creators, are they not? People who use tools to make things, craftspeople. The Deadman, one who looks the dead in the eyes every day, one who takes their organs as his own. Death. Okay, so he's just chucking names on people. Right. Predates the Death Stranding, concerns discovery of a 350 million year old fossil. Often give the period proper name. It's a fossil of a fish, and in its womb was a child. Child connected to its mother by an umbilical cord. Species? Yada yada yada. Distinct class of armored marine creatures that used to live in seas the world over. Great. Hammond's theory of evolution. Here we go. Evolution of life on Earth could be described as the evolution of consciousness. how can our sense of time, honed over millions of years, remain intact when we must cope with such irrational phenomena? Yet that is just the tip of the proverbial iceberg. Growing apart, retreating into isolation, virtually losing our place within society. One conclusions largely derived from a handful of eyewitness accounts. BTs pursue their prey through a multi-step process. As when searching for a target, the handprints left behind is evidence of this behavior. Okay, attempt to seize their target and drag it towards a much larger entity. To clarify, however, the void out does not occur at the point of contact between the giant and the human, once the human has been subsumed into the giant's body. I think this may be because this is the only place where antimatter is present within the entity. Goes without saying that BTs are entirely different from any creature that is of this world. Okay. Cave painting stencils. Okay. Right. Anything else of interest? Port of the void out in Manhattan. This might be a bit much. This was a annihilation event brought about by the Doctor's contact with whatever or whomever he had seen upon touching the umbilical cord. Okay, so the Manhattan... Oh, so that was caused by his wife. And brain dead 7 months into her pregnancy. Based on life support, but since her blood pressure was decreasing, decision was made to operate because the procedure was broadcast to medical researchers on a closed circuit network. We are fortunate to have a record of what took place. Decision was made for the incident. The plan was apparently to remove the fetus from the womb and immediately place it in NICU, incubation unit, where it would receive necessary care. Prior to this, the surgeon would, of course, have to cut the umbilical cord. This is the moment that changed everything. When the surgeon's hand touched the cord, in that instant he uttered his infamous last words, "Who the hell?" A number of tests of experiments, the conclusion was reached that the incident was an annihilation event brought about by the Doctor's contact with whatever or whomever he had seen upon touching the umbilical cord. But it eventually became apparent that the Doctor had been referring to BTs. At the time, no one could explain the underlying cause of the incident. Some later theorized that if the same conditions, brain-dead mother, fetus, umbilical cord, could be recreated, then BTs could be detected and the mystery of the death stranding would be solved. Indeed, this was the theoretical basis upon which the government's own experiments and investigations would be conducted. They called the fetuses they used bridge babies, and the experiments became known as the BB experiments. Soon after the government's program got underway, the tragedy of Manhattan occurred. BB experiments were conducted at a Manhattan-based government facility, such extreme secrecy that little is known about them to this day. We know for certain, however, is that the experiments ended in tragic failure and were directly responsible for the total annihilation of the island of Manhattan, as well as the death of the president, who had been observing operations firsthand. He was succeeded by then Vice President Bridget Strand, who shortly after her inauguration put an end to all further BB experiments and had all the data destroyed. And then separatists found documents relating to BB experiments and continued it themselves. I thought I got a fourth one. There's only 3? Okay.
Please access delivery.
Taking orders. Okay. I'd like to rearrange this so that the valuable cargo is covered. But you can't move things.
Order assigned.
Deploying.
Okay, so we are going. Where are we going?
Hey, your day will come. I know it.
Over there. Let's make a beeline for it? Probably. Motorbike is sitting up here. Now delivery bot 3 completes in order.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Ooh, can we actually just use this? I haven't actually used these before in any meaningful way. Maybe I can now. It won't go that far, surely. It will. Okay. Well, this might make doing friggin' objectives a lot quicker if I just use these over. Wow. What a troll. Okay. Right. I should have charged my battery also. Oh. Just go in that direction. Unless, of course, that was another one that I just haven't activated yet. Well, not activated, but I just can't see until I connect this place. Right. At least it seems warmer over here. Someone over there. Is that a porter? I'd have to assume so. So I don't really recall seeing porters outside of chiral networks. Yeah, that should be 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 2, 3, 4, 5. You know where 1 is. That's number 1. What's he doing this somewhere? Making our way through. Whoa, why is that one? That one didn't activate. Or is that one like massive? No? Maybe? Is that one just like very big? Really? I think that just might be a very big one. Oh, it was. Interesting. I like how they don't react to grenades. What? Nah, that's fine. Don't need to be wasting grenades. What's that doing a scan? It keeps showing how deep the water is. That's Mark. Okay, now drop that one. Drop that one. Whoa, yep. Another big fellow there. Can't really see. Now I'm just wasting grenades. Cut the ability cord. So, no idea what. Oh, no, no. So 2 fully charged grenades will kill him. I'm just burning through my grenades. I'm glad I put the smaller ones on the back. Well, we're getting through it. Go down here and get all these. As long as I get something out of it. Okay, where to next? There's number 3. Where's number 1? Number 1 doesn't seem to be anywhere. Hey, kitty kid. Alright. So 2, 3, 4, and 5 are the only ones. Okay. Go through the path of destruction that I left. Left some power crystals here. Backtrack, shall we? Ah, he moved. Screw it. What? Not that close. What? Okay, so is that it? Hopefully. I think that might be it. Right. Yeah, okay. And that's why I take like 30 odd grenades with me wherever I go.
test, Sam. Not many people would have even attempted this. May I have a look? Not a scratch on it, and the tower inside is safe and secure. You do not disappoint, my friend.
Yep. Great. %91 damage. 93% damage. Right.
Now, that's where my...
So depending on what my next mission is, this might be where I call it. Grenade launcher. Interesting.
Thank you. It goes...
Insert the tires laid to the BTs and the Death Strand.
After all, both it and Timefall are the defining features of the post-Stranding ecosystem. Sudden environmental changes such as these invariably lead to the extinction of organisms that fail to adapt. Those that do adapt do so by virtue of enhancers, the regions of DNA that grant successful organisms their advantages. These genetic factors are the key to evolution. But there are genes which have the opposite effect, those which disadvantage organisms. Extinction factors, as they have been called. These are the seeds of advancement and obsolescence. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, a choice waiting to be made. For every being since the advent of life itself. If so, then ancient proof may hide deep within the tar. Evidence of these genetic
so those dinosaurs with dooms.
Navigating our current crossroads. In any event, thanks to you, I'll make sure to...
Well done, Sam. You furthered our research into the... Thank you again for bringing me my... Speaking of which, my analysis... I've been comparing the data against some of our... Anyway, would you mind preparations of finding...
Returning to your lab, really?
Relay integration. If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration work and bring them here, I would be...
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, let's have a look. Alright, I thought... Revolver-style grenade launcher fires grenades whose effects are triggered on impact. Can be loaded with 4 types of ammo. Slip rounds and non-lethal tranquilizer rounds. Huh. So how's that different to my current grenades? This depends on how many rounds it has. Let's find out. So I thought I'd have an objective here. But I don't. Let's have head back to there. I thought he said to bring him something. But I guess maybe he wants me to go there to accept it. Oh, 24 rounds. Okay, so this is essentially 5 grenades.
Use of weapons is prohibited. Use of weapons is prohibited.
Okay. In that case, let's have a look. Something's lab's there. Let's go to here and see if this is connected to anything. Where was it? Let's recharge out the suit also.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, that's quite the range. No. There. Sort of. Yeah, well, I'm glad I went up this way, not down that way. Right. Have you walked up worse? Can't climb that. No. Oh, now look. Okay. Looks like I've just walked up this way, but anyway. Yeah, let's see if this is connected to anything. Really? There was a zip line right next to it. Ugh. And that's the only zip line? Really? Sure, there's not another one over there. Well, in that case, I might do this. Well, pointless walking up there. But I might make some PCCs and make some zip lines. Nope.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Keep on keeping up.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
So we make two. Well, if I'm going back there, do I have any? No. Yes. Live fish. Sure. Maybe I should accept the others also.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters updated.
Yeah, time sensitive. I'll accept these two. Okay.
Order assigned. Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So that uses the handcuff. Interesting. And next up. So where is it? No, down there. Okay. Okay, so zipline there. So how about if I place one here? And then there, maybe? Maybe. If that's how it works. Where's B? B's. I actually should have checked the range on it. Oh. Oh, there's another one over there. Oh, where's that one? Why didn't I see that when I looked at the map? Can't trigger that. So that connects to that one, not the one over there yet. Look at this, this is like a perfect spot. Oh. That was a mistake. Yeah, it's fine. You're fine. I did not mean to jump. That's Mountaineer. Where's Heartman? No, Heartman's there. Mountaineer is... there. Okay, well. Alright, yeah, I guess I put marker A. Did I? I don't know what marker A is. Well, let's put the marker there. Why not? That's actually I need to head in. There's A. There's B. Ziplines would make things so much easier. I don't know why I haven't really been using them. I guess because I haven't really been in mountainous areas as such until now. Let's see if we can go up here, see if there's anything. Alright, I dropped my ladder and not pick it up. Oh well.
I'm helpless and hopeful to read its song. You're reckless and ready to go. The silence sent to scream into.
Okay. Oh, wait, there's another one over there.
I'm pessimistic, even though
Oh, saw it. No, out of range. Oh. Or almost out of range? I may have said out of range. Okay. I just saw the blue line and got excited. Oh, that's still good. After range. Alright, there's another one over there. Okay, so if I go to that one, then maybe I can go to that one? Or maybe it's this one. And that goes down there.
I'm waiting for.
Or not. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing off stream. Just making a zipline network for myself between all the places. You can jump off zipline. Screw that. Need to place one over there. I know exactly where I'm going to end the stream. Let's repair all my cargo first. So good.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Keep on keeping up.
Bump the ladder to the roof.
Delivering cargo.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
Yeah, 25%. That's a little rough. That's fine. Just got 3 stars. Lots of making deliveries pretty quick.
Thank you for your good work. New order available.
I thought, like, unless he wanted me to enter the room. Yeah, he did. Okay. Yep.
Thank you, Sam. In reclaiming our past, we've uncovered a number of vital clues. Don't worry, I just got back. We have time. When you met with Mama, you experienced a strong antigen-antibody reaction, correct?
There was a BT in the room.
There was, but something else may have been causing it. I've discovered large quantities of chiral matter in Mama as well. Not just the usual kind that collects on our skin or on our suits. It's in all her cells. Cells that are no longer active. The BT you encountered there was special. It was her child, but also her own soul. Somehow, her car and half failed to separate. They must have remained connected through the umbilical cord. It's the only explanation.
Ah, so unseparated.
I didn't get a bruise where she touched me.
Yes, and there's
what?
more.
10 seconds to cardiac arrest. 5, 4,
But you just got back.
2, 1.
I modified the log times. Headquarters will have no record of what we
Alright.
say. Look, a message from Deadman. It came with the umbilical cord.
Sam, I'm sorry. You deserve to know what you were carrying. But I couldn't risk Heartman finding out about the case. So I had no choice but to keep it off the books. You've got to keep this between us. We still don't know if the director can be trusted. The umbilical cord was taken from Bridget Strand. I removed it in secret. The cord wasn't attached to a fetus. It was outside her body. She asked me to take care of it. Said it was the key to unlocking the Death Stranding. But she insisted that I never tell the director.
From Bridget.
The cord shows no sign of decomposition or necrotization. Almost as if it's frozen in time. I thought Heartman might be able to make sense of it. So I had it hidden with your cargo at Mountain Knot City.
Deadman's observations were accurate. It's just like Mama's corpse.
What do you mean?
I mean, they share a very unique property. Both contain large amounts of chiralium in their cells. In other words, the President's cord was somehow connected to the beach, and that allowed it to escape the flow of time. I've put together the bones of a theory. It's patchy, but worth sharing, I think. Life on Earth has been rocked by many extinctions, great and small, including the Big Five. And if you examine the Earth's strata, its history, if you will, you'll find chiralium deposits that can be dated to each. What if the manifestation of beaches and other associated phenomena correspond to extinction-level events?
You mean?
Yes. Our Death Stranding could just be the latest of many. The records and research you helped us to recover strongly suggest that we are in the middle of the 6th extinction.
6th extinction? Come on.
You know what this is, yes?
A frozen mammoth from 10,000 years ago.
Correct. And this?
The Iceman from 5,300 years ago.
They both had the same umbilical cords.
Bullshit.
Humor me. What if the mammoth and the Iceman weren't frozen?
You're saying time stopped for them just like it did for Mama?
Unfortunately, all these specimens were lost in the Death Stranding, so there's no way to examine the genuine articles, but some fragments of data did survive. With the aid of the chiral network, we may be able to piece together something more concrete using Evo-Devo tech. All right, how's this? A dinosaur from 65.5 million years ago. Umbilical cord, not decomposed.
Only mammals have umbilical cords.
No. Only mammals have umbilical cords used for childbirth. This is something else. Call it a strand from the other side. I propose that mammalian umbilici are a sort of mimesis of the strand that then evolved over time. We shouldn't assume that everything about a Death Stranding is detrimental to life. Trilobites, ammonites, dinosaurs, the mammoth, the Iceman, all preserved as if frozen in time, all without exception found with strands, which is to say that all may have been connected to the beach. And this, when viewed in the context of the extinction entity, EE theory, leads me to surmise that organisms with strands are in fact extinction entities. You see, Sam, EEs are connected to the beach via their strands. And it is through this connection that they somehow bring about a Death Stranding.
So you're saying Bridget was an extinction entity?
It's far too soon to say anything for certain. And since you burned her body, we may never know.
Higgs said Amelie's an EE, that she doesn't have dooms like the rest of us.
Sam, think. Assume that President Strand was an EE. Isn't it possible that her daughter is too? At the very least, Higgs may hope as much now that the President is unavailable.
So he kidnaps her for EE powers or whatever to cause a mass extinction.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I doubt a single EE is powerful enough to cause a death stranding, assuming Amelie is an EE.
Well, Higgs sure thinks she's got what it takes.
Indeed. And we need to get her back as soon as possible.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Ah, this one is real. Sam, go west.
How do you want me to handle Die Hardman?
With your customary reserve. Nothing good will come of him learning of our suspicions. Whatever else is going on, we still need the chiral network.
Right.
Okay.
Activating lab security measures.
So is that saying every extinction event was a Death Stranding? Or was it a separate extinction event for each one, like the Ice Age, meteor, or whatever? Which then led to a Death Stranding. Like a mass casualty event. Mass extinction event, I guess.
It's time, Sam. When you're ready, proceed to the shore of the tar belt and begin work on the chiral relay. Once it's ready, use the Cupid to bring it online. The necessary materials, supplies are limited. You'll be carrying them. All things considered, this might be one of... Heartman knows more about the site than I do, so... It's about time for his wake.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Right. About that way station. The site we have chosen was an original candidate for the way station we lost to the tar belt. Ironically, we suspended construction because we deemed it a little too unstable and not worth the risk. But this time, it's our best shot. So let's hope we weren't right to change horses in midstream. Fortunately for us, the foundation we laid down is still intact. All you have to do is transport the necessary materials to the site and finish. I'm afraid it's the only way we can expand. We're counting on you.
Why did it imply that Astronaut City was south of us? Okay, well, I'm not going to accept that. Not yet, anyway. This will be next stream. I'll start. The hiccups. Start here. That's not what I think it is. No, mule post books. Okay. Those mules down there? Yeah, it's two there. There's one there, one there. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's go. Where can I go this way? No. I doubt he ever uses this, Heartman. Be way too risky. Well, I guess if you get in right at the right moment.
Yeah.
Spend about 5 minutes in there. I don't want to stand up. There we go. Why can't I grab BB? In other relaxing parts, you could grab BB and rock them and whatever. Anyway, that's what I'm going to call it. I will be back tomorrow. Probably not with this. Not sure what with, but we'll see. But thank you for watching, and I will... I don't know where I was going to go with that. I was just repeating myself. Hey, kitty, kitty. You ready to stop? I think you really started. Fast asleep. Twitching. Speaking of twitching, I'm currently restreaming on Twitch, but I'm mainly focused on YouTube. So if you're watching on Twitch, head over to YouTube. I'd appreciate it. VODs are all there. Videos go up every now and then. Yes, anyway, I'm off. I appreciate you dropping by.